What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the damn Ting Raw back again for another Trove. That's right. Why did it get so dark? Oh, because it got dark in the game. Don't worry, even though we are on a Draconess, the evil overlord, we're gonna swap back to Barbarian like everybody wants. Even though I love this guy's hairstyle. My new favorite haircut, absolutely awesome. Okay, my audio levels are good because I turned them down for a little bit. Get rid of hide face and hide hat because now, yar matey, she be pirates afoot. Something or other like that. We need you three. Yes? No? Mayhap so. Getting a little bit of the lag of jitters. Okay. Oh! I need to show this off. We are a Lord of the Rings. We finally maxed out our Lord of the Rings. I ended up finding enough time to get us some shapestone. There's shapestone up and there's the mountains. Okay, we need what? It costs 5 eyes to make a diamond? That's new. Is that new? I don't know. I've never been a master of the Lord of the Ring thing, but my goodness, great. And it costs 50 shapestone on top of it? This is useless. We may as well just use our master ring crafter. For one, the resources are like half as much to make rings that, like, these red rings have a chance of being rainbow and shadow. I guess the point is that these can be better shadow rings, but I mean, seriously, man, like, no thank you. That's all I gotta say. Oh, wait, we were trying to go to U3. Oops. Where is it? Flasks, normal one. Yes. How much money do we have? Oh, my goodness, we have so much. Good, because I got a feeling. I can feel it in my brain waves that they're going to be adding the new Shadowhunter class anytime now. I mean, everybody knows what it is, I think. Right? I don't know. Some archer guy. I'm looking forward to... I must have been here earlier. Or is this just the bad spawn? Yep, it is. Okay, weird. Wow, that's a lot of people. So many people. There's so many Goombas on the ground. Yeah. One thing that I think I've said this before, or maybe I said it in chat to somebody. But I'm really hoping that the Shadowhunter class is going to add a different style of gameplay. Because one of the things that's absolutely awesome about this game is just how quick and easy and simple it is. Yes. But, and this isn't a complaint, because I still love this game. It is still one of my favorites. Get off of there, so bright in the face. One of the things is, let me show you this. Okay, classes. By the way, these character orb things, I don't know. You buy them for real life money and then you can sell them in game to other players and it essentially gives them a free class. Now, Knight, melee fighter. Neon Ninja, also a melee fighter. They operate pretty similar to one another in their gameplay style, but I mean, ultimately a melee fighter can only change up its abilities. Same with the Candy Barbarian, but they do a really good job varying up the close range fighters. Now, here's long range fighter. Almost like the gunner. I'm just under the assumption that the Shadowhunter is probably going to be another copy and paste of the gunner, which is not bad, but the Fate Trickster and the Ice Sage are almost identical in the way that they play, and even the Gunslinger kind of operates the same, where it's like if it's point and shoot, it's just where your crosshair is. The only unique class actually is the Dracolite, the Draconess, because his it's already empty, because his abilities, like, not only are his abilities very cool and stuff like that, but it's like he kind of has to be closer than the traditional, like, all the other mage classes and stuff like that. Now, one thing that I would love, and I mean love, to see in this game, ingredients, and no one's there. One thing I would love, I think it would fit perfectly into this game, is a Necromancer. Because then you could have one class that is more supportive, And supportive for his own sake, because he could summon like a skeleton or something like that, you know? Like, so he could summon a... Whoops, I forgot we're on this guy. Just, it would be really cool. I think that would really fit into this game to have like a kind of a guy that summons creatures. Now, I don't know whether or not they would probably do the traditional MMO thing that they've been doing in games lately, where it's like he can only summon one unique monster. But I always thought that like one of the things too is that my favorite necromancer in any game was the one that they had in Diablo 2. And that was because you could make an army of undead, and it was just awesome. Bloop! A stormy bedhead, which looks just the exact same as another bed that we already have. Woohoo! Lately, I've been running into, I understand now. I understand why they can give us, why they changed the recipes to the point where they always give you a unique recipe, is because they are giving you them, like, normally when you would open a recipe and that bed, for example, we would get all two or three pieces of the bed. Like, we would just unlock the recipe and it would just give us the entire bed as an ingredient. Now they've only been giving us one piece. So for example, like in the volcanic biomes, I've actually gotten 2 recipes, and the last 2 recipes were 2 parts of a 3-part banner that are from the volcanic area. So it's a trade-off. You don't run into duplicates, but you know what I mean? But you kind of get screwed over by the, oh, beautiful. You get screwed over. Yes, you do. Now, I don't know. Hide player. Boop, 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 boop. Ha, ha, ha. I'm taking screenshots. Show player. Have we done one of these on camera? I think we may have. Mayhap we have, mayhap not. But this... Oh, hello, Mr. Skellington. This dungeon is really, really cool. This is kind of what I mentioned once, where I want something like this that is more themed to kind of a modern theme. This is the only dungeon in the whole game that is like a village that is a dungeon. There is still usually like the boss is actually unfortunately underground in the cave system. It would be a lot cooler, I think, if everything was on the surface with this type of dungeon, because they've never actually had any dungeons like that. But I still think it would be so cool to have a grassland type of dungeon like this. There's our cave, see what I'm talking about? Where it would be like more modern housing and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, these guys hurt. Stop gang attack. Ganging up on me. That's the words that I meant to say, but for some reason it escaped me. See what I mean? Everything in this game. I mean, true, it's cool because it's like an underground village type of thing, but we're underground again. Woohoo! I'm just kind of in that mood right now. Like, I'm not actually legitimately saying like, oh no, this sucks or anything like that, because you all know how much I absolutely love the Trove. I love the Trove. She is one of the most beautiful. You know what? Do we even bother with the saloon bot? I guess we could, but these dungeons actually are usually quite confusing, because there's so many different paths through them, and only one of them is the proper spot that has the right cave. Ha! Cave? Nope. Caving. Remember that from Cube World? Where is it? Where be the cave? We just went full circle. I love it. I love going full circle. Almost as much as I love Mega Man. Hey, you know what? Nuts to this place. Let's get out of here. This stinks. Alright, whatever. Screw it. We'll go to the Fey area because whatever. We actually... That's okay because we actually haven't gone to a Fey area in quite some time. Is there a dungeon right there? Oh no, it's a shadow dungeon. No actual dungeon though. Haha. Well, I guess we could probably... yeah, whatever. Okay, well, you know what? Then I'm gonna head over to these sunflowers. Whoa, that's a weird spot to have a house. Cool. I'm gonna head over to these sunflowers, and I'm noticing our time. I actually forgot to start my timer, so I'm basing it off of the camera right now, and it says we're on 10 minutes. And I'm just gonna gather these up anyway. So we're gonna call it here for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to smack that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join T-Pixel. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.